What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, and I'm back with another video. And you already know what I need you to do. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the notification bell, because it does go a long way with helping out the channel, man. Welcome to Hold My Nuts podcast, where we talk about everything semen retention and no fap. Just want to say I really appreciate each and every last one of you who engages in the content, the comments, the likes. I really appreciate it, man. Like I say in every video, this channel is a private channel from the standpoint that none of my friends and family know that I'm doing this channel. I purposely wanted this channel to be to grow organically because I wanted real people, man, who was on the same page trying to achieve the same things, man. It's been a blessing interacting and meeting a lot of different new people, man, and just seeing how everyone is trying to elevate and get to the next level, man. So with that being said, I really appreciate it. Let's get into this video. Guys, you know, when we start retaining semen, man, we are faced with a lot of temptation, opposition, not only from males, but from females, but also from spiritual entities, man. And this video is simply just kind of a warning for you to have your eyes open to the type of things that are going on in the world today, especially in our culture with the advancement of women, with the feminist movement, you know, the women power and all that type of stuff, man. There's a huge movement going on, and their goal is to overthrow man and make us their slaves. I mean, pretty much that's what it is, man. But they're doing it in a very subtle way, which is through the seduction of sex, sex appeal, and the like. So I want you guys to be vigilant, and I want you guys to really understand that, like I said before, when you make a conscious decision to go on semen retention, to practice sexual discipline, you are making a declaration of war. And one of the things I want to bring to the forefront of your mind is, in this day and age, there is a huge movement going on with witchcraft. These women are out here doing witchcraft, man. So you have to be careful where you stick your digging stick. You got to be careful, man. And I know some of you might not, understand what I'm saying. Some of you may understand what I'm saying, but you got to be careful, man, because these women are out here casting spells, doing all types of evil to bring you down to your knees, man. And one of the ways that you can prevent yourself from falling into this trap, man, is controlling your sexual urges, staying vigilant, thinking of the higher things in life, man, thinking about God, and putting your faith and trust in Him. Read your Bible and understand, man, that this society is getting crazy. It's getting really crazy. And these women want power so bad that, they are willing to go to, extreme lengths to get that power over you, not just sexually, but spiritually, man. And once you give in to the sexual temptation, it's almost a guarantee that you're going to fall into any other traps, because the sex is the trap. That's the cheese for the mouse. That's what it is, man. And they put that cheese on the little mouse trap. That mouse is coming, right? And when you take part in that cheese, bam, you're stuck, right? And it's very difficult to get out of. So this video is basically just trying to open your eyes to the realm of these spiritual things, because these things are true, these things are real, and you need to guard yourself against it. There's plenty of prescriptions in the Bible, how to protect yourself. You have to submit to it. If you don't, I mean, you really have no protection. But I just want you guys to be aware, man. These women, and I'm not speaking about all women, so don't get it twisted. This is not a woman hating channel. We're not over here hating women. We're over here protecting ourselves from evil practices. Semen retention is something that is going to empower you. It's going to give you a lot of sexual energy. When you first start doing semen retention, you have so much energy built up that if you haven't had the time to actually practice on how to transmute that energy into other activities, and you're just basically retaining your seed, and your sexual energy is just getting higher and higher and higher. If you're not careful, man, you can implode, right? You can unleash that sexual energy in a way that's not going to be helpful for you. Okay, it's not going to be helpful for you. So you got to understand that you are living in a time where sex is the gateway pretty much to hell, man. It's the gateway. It is the gateway. The V-Box, and I can't say this enough, the V-Box is being used to lure you in. That's the mousetrap. That's the cheese, man. That's the cheese. You have to be accountable and responsible for how you use the energy that you are building up via semen retention. Focus on the benefits of semen retention. Focus on, the different things that you're going to be able to do with the semen retention. But also be prepared for the war. Because like I said in my other video, Declaration of War, when you decide to go on this journey, all my brothers know they're coming for you, bro. That's just what it is. That's what it is, because that seed that you have is valuable. They need you. They need you to get that up. Excuse my water cup. This is from the my little blender. Make a little shake. But yeah, witchcraft, man. These women are casting spells. And if you get caught up in this, it can really cause you to have a lot of problems in your life. And by the time you realize it, a lot of damage can be done. A lot of damage can be done, man. So please, please, please keep your eyes, your ears open. Keep your spirit sensitive and understand what's going on. When you start to retain your seed, and you're not doing it just for the female attraction, you're engaging in a spiritual battle. That's just what it is. You are engaging in a spiritual battle. You look through a lot of my videos, you see videos titled "Why Porn is Free." Why it's free? Why are they allowing you to see these things for free? You don't have to pay anything for it unless you just really have to see a particular video that they're advertising. You do not have to pay anything for it. That lets you know that there's something it has to be more than just you tuning into the channel. There's an exchange going on. When you watch their porn and you're giving away your life source, you're out here chasing women. We all know we've all chased the women, man. We all know what that's like. We've had the girls, we had the rotations, we've had we lived that life. We already know what it is, right? We already know what it is. But at the end of the day, it doesn't bring you any type of success. The only thing that does for you is boost your ego. And it only boosts your ego long enough for you to have time to get to the next girl. That's it. That's it. It only boosts your ego long enough for you to have time to get to the next female who's going to boost your ego. Guys, you got to be careful out here, man. There's traps. These are traps, right? You really have to focus on being the man you want to be. You want to focus on being the man you want to be. These women are casting spells, brother. They're casting spells. This is a huge movement. This is like a new religion. This has been around for centuries. Bible talks about it. You know, people doing all types of wickedness, and but this has been going on for a long time. But now it's becoming more and more acceptable. People are not even calling it evil anymore. You know, when you're trying to take over somebody's mind, you're trying to take over their mind. You're trying to control them. You're trying to make this man fall in love with you. And guys do this too, but this is a man channel, so I'm specifically talking to the men, and we're talking about women. So understand that. But when you're trying to take over somebody's mind, and you're trying to force them to love you, or force them to do things for you, or be with you, that's evil, man. That's manipulation. That's Jezebel. And you guys got to be careful, man. Your only hope, if you do get caught up in that, is to turn to the book, turn to the Most High. He's the only way you're going to get out of this. You don't want to go try to fight evil for evil, in the sense that if you feel like someone has done this to you, you feel like somebody's put you on the spell, because you can tell with this particular female, your actions have changed, or emotions have changed. You can't explain it. It's not even a girl that you would even be interested in, but all of a sudden, you know, you want her to bear your seed, bear your children, and you was never thinking like that before. If you feel like that, you don't want to go try to combat that with going to sorcerers and things of that nature, because it's only going to make the situation worse. The only remedy for that, man, is God's word. That's it. I debated about putting this video out. I ain't even gonna lie. I thought about it for a little bit. Man, I ain't gonna put that video out. And then I said, you know what? I gotta put this video out, because if it can help one brother, if it can make you consciously aware, at least, you know, then I feel like it's a good thing. And here's the thing you got to understand, guys. We all have those women in our lives that really, 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 really like us. Like, they want to be with you. You know this. But you know in the back of your mind, and maybe you've even told them, I'm not going to be with you. Right? But they will not stop. They will not relent. They just have to keep trying and trying and trying and trying. And they get frustrated. You know this. They get frustrated with you, and they get mad at you, and you know, they hang the phone up on you, and they say, oh, well, I'm not going to let you hit again. And they do all these things, and then they be right back, you know, apologizing and, you know, saying they're sorry. And you just make them feel some type of way. These are the women you have to be worried about. Because some of these women will get so desperate to bring you in, that they'll go to these lengths to entrap you, to put you in a snare, to make you conform to their will. Those are the ones you want to be aware of. Okay? The ones who really, really, really like you, who are really, really into you. And you know for a fact that you're not into them like that. For you, it's just been physical, right? You like their personality and whatnot, but you can never see yourself with this person. Those are the women you have to be careful about. You have to really watch them and protect yourselves, because you don't know what they'll actually do. And like I said, you look on TikTok, these people doing this stuff, man, they are doing it. Trust and believe. It's out there. So you got to listen, guys. Semen retention is much more than what it's made out to be. It's much more than that. It is a gift. Um, it's a revelation. Um, but it comes with a price. It comes with a price, and you got to be willing to pay that price. You got to be willing to fight. You got to be willing to fight for it. You got to be willing to fight for it, because they're not just gonna let you sit back and retain that seed. I'm dropping this information on you, man, because I just felt that I should drop it on you. Be aware. Be aware. Be aware, man. Just keep your eyes open and be aware, because this is a hideous act. It's a hideous act. It's hideous. It's disgusting. Don't let these women defile you, man. Don't let these women defile you. Don't get discouraged on this semen retention journey. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. I can't say that enough. Keep fighting. This is a fight. You got to understand. Semen retention is a fight for your life, basically. It's the life source inside of you. The more you dissipate that, you are taking the life source out of you. The more you retain, you are keeping that life source inside of you. It is helping you make better decisions, helping keep your emotions stabilized, giving you more energy so you can do the things you need to do, and taking your mind off of the cheese, the mousetrap, so you can actually focus and accomplish your goals. It's hard to accomplish your goals if you're constantly worried about women. It is very difficult. You hear rappers say all the time, I don't chase girls, right? I don't chase women because they come with the cash, right? Essentially what they're saying is, man, once you establish yourself and you're making yourself and you building yourself and you're growing yourself, it's going to come with that alone. You don't have to go out here and just give yourself away. Just become a better you, and then you can pick the type of woman that you want in your life that's going to be a great complement to what you're trying to do. I love you. And I have a more love for the people on this channel just because I know you naturally gravitated to it. It's not one person that's a subscriber on this channel that I personally know. And that's special. That's special. I love all of y'all. And I'm gonna shout some of y'all out. People that be commenting on my IG, you know you my dog. We pretty much started doing this on the same day. Knowledge Lender, thank you for the engagement. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for the engagement. The people that I'm pointing out on the channel are people that I constantly see their comments and stuff like that. I've seen the comments multiple times. So if I miss you, I'm sorry. But even those who don't comment, but you still watch the videos and you still give likes, I appreciate you, man, and I love you, and I'm praying that God gives you the strength to continue this journey to better yourself. This is Hold My Nuts podcast. We holding these nuts, baby. We holding these nuts because there's no reason to give them up for a couple seconds of pleasure. Protect yourselves, guys. Be strong out there. Be vigilant. Remember, it's the girls that really, really like you, but you're not willing to lock in with them. Those are the first ones you're gonna have to be concerned about. There could be others out there, but I'm saying these for sure. You don't know what they'll do. You don't know what lengths they will go. So just be careful, right? And the only prescription, if you feel like that has happened to you, the only prescription for that, man, is God. Not going to the devil, not going to these sorcerers and witches that try to reverse the curse. Don't do that, because it's just gonna make it worse. It's gonna make it worse. It's gonna make it worse. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do it. I love y'all. Hey, pray for me. Pray for me, man. I love y'all. Hold My Nuts podcast. Give your boy a like. Give your boy a sub. And I'm going to holler at y'all in the next video. Peace.